All right, hello and welcome. My name is Joseph Zabrowski. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself in just a moment. I just want to get right to the point here. I want to kind of have a big opening and show you the excitement about what I'm going to share with you. Okay, you're not going to, probably some of you aren't going to understand this in full, but you are going to see numbers. And I'm going to say to you that these numbers are passive income. Okay, the business that I'm going to tell you about, this is the back office that you're looking at for this business right now. Now in this back office they have a calculator that shows you how much money you will earn. Now this is passive income. That means that once you invest money into this business, you're going to make this amount of money. Okay, and so I'm going to start with this. Okay, we're dealing in a Bitcoin. This business deals with both Bitcoin and regular money. And so I'm going to show you the Bitcoin side of it. Bitcoin is an alternative currency. This is the hottest currency, one of the hottest. It is the hottest alternative currency. In this business, you buy packages of Bitcoin for $55 a package. All right. Now, so in other words, you could buy, say, let's just say you buy $1,000 worth of packages. So that's 20 packages. And this business allows you to compound your earnings. So in other words, every time my earnings add up to $55, it will buy another package for you automatically just by clicking a button in your back office. So if I were to buy 20 packages and this business calculates interest of 1% per day on your money. So if you were to invest $1,000 into this business pays 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, it's not in operation. So for a 30-day month, 20 days of that 30 days, 20 days or so, are given to this business being in operation. So if I invested $1,000 into these packages, I would make 1% of 1,000, which is about $10. Okay, so I make $10 a day, and that's for a 140-day period, which is between 6 to 7 months. Okay, you can also go out an entire year, which is there's 260 business days in a year. So if I were to go rebuy working days, this calculator allows you to calculate how many rebuys you would have on 20 packages, and you put in 260 working days, and then I hit calculate. I will make 4.08 Bitcoin. Now a Bitcoin today costs about $1,200. So it would be 1,200 times 4 Bitcoin, which would be about $5,000. I would make $5,000 by the end of the year on my $1,000 investment. Now, the first thing I want to say to you, what online business do you know of are you going to be guaranteed to make that kind of money? Now, I know from experience that most people are not going to make that kind of money, because I know that a lot of people like getting into online businesses, but they don't like to really work them. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. I personally like working in them, and that's why I've had some success in my online career. But there's a lot of people that just don't like working it. So what I'm saying to you at this business, okay, you can invest $1,000 and be almost guaranteed that you're going to make $5,000 by the end of the year. If Bitcoin goes up higher than it is, it's supposed to go up to another $1,000 by the end of the year. That $5,000 would be almost doubled to about, say, $9,000 or $10,000 you'd make on that $1,000 investment. Okay, now that's $1,000. Now let's talk about 100 packages, which would be $5,000. If you were to invest $5,000 into this business, remember this is passive income, and you were to let this investment go out 260 business days, and I were to hit calculate, that's 20.8, that's about 21 Bitcoin, okay? 21 Bitcoin times $1,200 a Bitcoin is $25,200. For a $5,000 investment, by the end of the year, you would make close to $26,000. Now, if Bitcoin goes up that extra $1,000, you're going to make You're going to make close to $50,000 in 1 year, you guys. What online business will guarantee you that? Okay. Now let's talk about $10,000. Let's say I invested $10,000. That would be 200 packages I would buy. 260 working days. I hit calculate. That's 42 Bitcoin. Okay. If I were to invest $10,000 into this business, it would give me 42 Bitcoin by the end of the year times 1,200 equals $50,000. Now, if Bitcoin, once again, if it doubles, that's $100,000 that you're making from a $10,000 investment. Just for kicks, let's try $20,000. There's a lot of people in the world who could easily invest $20,000 into this business for over the course of the year. I hit calculate. That's 84 Bitcoin, which comes out to about 380. No, excuse me, I'm wrong on that. Comes out to 102,000. It's about $102,000 you'd make from a $20,000. Now that's 80,000. Now if Bitcoin doubles again by the end of the year, that's $200,000 you're making on $20,000 investment. Where in the world can you do such a thing? Now that might seem hard for you to believe, but I'm going to explain everything that I've just showed you right now. Okay, so let's go to that right now. First off, I'm going to say to you that my name is Joseph Zabrowski. I have traded commodities over the years. I've traded options, and I've made a living online for the last 5 years. Okay, I've run my own offline businesses. I used to work in the corporate world. I've done all kinds of things. I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, and just so that you know, I'm not lying. I'm not doing this to brag or anything. This is just one of the businesses I've done over the last 5 years. There's my earnings for that business. In fact, I made a lot more than that, $201,821. That's when the business had not even, gone its full length of time that I was in it. So I'm just showing you that to let you know that, I'm for real. I'm not joshing you. You don't know me. Some of you don't know me from Adam. So I've done various businesses online. I do various businesses now. But I am here to tell you that this business that I am going to share with you, which I shared with you up front, is the best thing I have ever seen. If you are wise, you will stay till the end of this video. This is the absolute best thing I have ever seen, and I am genuinely excited about it. Much more excited than I was about the business that you're seeing on the screen where I made the kind of money that I made there, okay? And I'm telling you, in this business that I'm showing you, I just showed it to you, you can become a millionaire, okay? This is real. This increases everybody's chance to become a millionaire leaps and bounds, okay? You're not going to want to miss this. Okay, I'm going to explain how you can do what I just showed you right now. Okay, the business is called Usi Tech, and we were just in the back office. Now I'm going to show you, I've actually already shown you how you can start earning the day you start this business. Okay, the second you invest, whether you invest, you can get into this business for $55, okay? And if you got into this business today and put $55 of Bitcoin into the business, you would start earning tomorrow. You'd start earning, the next day, 1% on your money. And then as you start earning some money, you can start reinvesting more money into the business. As you see that you're earning money, unlike most of the other online businesses out there that you've been involved in, you'll want to invest more money because you see that it's for real, okay? Now, also in this business, now I should say that your earnings, this is all passive income, okay? You set it up in your back office. You click a button to cause this tool to compound your money. So in other words, if I were to invest, say, $1,000 into this business, every 5 days or so, I will have made $50. So I will be able to reinvest that $50, actually $55 is what I would need, so it'd be about every 6 days. I would be able to reinvest that $55 into another package. But all you got to do is hit a button in the back office and it will do that for you automatically. Say if I were to invest $20,000 into this business, so I'd be making 1% of $20,000 is $200 a day. I would be able to invest into 3 new packages every day. And then on the second day, I would be able to invest in 4 new packages because 3 new packages are $165. And then, so I would have $35 after my first day left over, and I would add that to the $200 I'd make on the second day. That would be $235. I'd be able to buy 4 packages on the second day, and I would continue like that, moving as I move forward. So every day I'd be able to invest more money into the business, and it would be doing it for me automatically. That's called compounding your interest. That's what banks do, okay? And that's the power of this business. And when you understand that, you understand that you could be a millionaire. If you just focus on it and work on it, it's possible. Very, very possible for a lot of people, okay? Now, what I just explained to you is the Bitcoin side of the business. There's another side of this business that allows you to diversify. And this company, Usi Tech, is a tech company. It's not your typical network marketing business, thank God. I'm very happy about that. So they have a completely different platform connected to this business, and it's what they originally got into the business for. And they're the developers of Forex software is the best in the business. Their Forex software has delivered 3 to 10% a month consistently for its members, okay? Over the last 3 years. It's a plug-and-play Forex software. It's just like what I just explained with the Bitcoin. You just plug it in, and it makes money for you. It took 8 years to develop, okay? I'm also going to show you, now, to get this business popular, it's going gangbusters right now. It was introduced to the United States a week or 2 ago, so the timing is perfect for this. They've attached a matrix to this business so that network marketers can get involved, all right? And it's a 3x12 matrix that allows you to, over the 12 levels, you will make 35% commissions. By every person who comes into your business and buys one of those $55 packages, you're going to make, if he's a direct referral, you're going to make 10% on it. And if he's an indirect referral, from levels 2 to levels 8, you're going to make 3% on it. From levels 9 to levels 12, you're going to make 1% on it. Okay, so when you add up all 12 levels, it comes out to 35% commissions. All right, so you'll be able to offer number 1 and 2 that I just explained to you, the Forex and the Bitcoin platforms, to people through this network marketing instrument. Now, keep in mind that, well, I just lost my train of thought. I'm going to move on. Now, I already explained this to you. I showed you some of the figures up front, ways that you could earn. So I'm going to move on. Remember, this is all passive income. But I want you to compare this to a typical savings account interest rate where you're lucky to get 1% per year. That's how stingy and cheap banks are. They're a bunch of misers, okay? Now, typically, if you find a 1% savings account, 1% interest savings account, you've done pretty well. 1% a year compared to 1% a day compounded daily. Okay, if you were to put $10,000 into a savings account at 1% a year, that equals $100 a year. $10,000 in USI Tech packages at 1% a day compounded daily for 1 year equals $53,000 in that year. That's 530 times $100 that you get in the savings account. That's real yearly income. Are you excited yet? Because if you understand what I just said to you, man, you should be jumping. You should be your head should be hitting the ceiling. I mean, this is the essence of the business, my friends. I mean, if you understand what I just said to you, I mean, you should be just like, oh my God. Okay. Now, what I just showed you is not to mention the networking side of the business. All right? That can increase your profits leaps and bounds. So, now let me tell you this much, okay? I know that right now I know because I have a sponsor and he's a really smart guy and he knows what's going on. And there are people in this business who come into this business. There's some people that just get in there with $55 package. They can get started for $55. But there's going to be a lot of people who will get into this business and they'll buy, easily buy 20 packages. They'll easily buy 100 packages, you know, because there's a lot of people in the world that have a lot of money and they see what I'm showing to you right now. If they know, well, geez, I can put $20,000 in here, and by the end of the year, I can turn that $20,000 into $100,000 to $200,000. I mean, where in the world can you make that kind of money? Okay, it probably sounds too good to be true, but as I move forward here, you're going to understand why it's not too good to be true. But I do want to say this as we move forward. What businesses online allow you to do this? Okay, the reality of online businesses, and I know from experience, is number one, you have to your investment. You have to invest into an online business to have a chance, keyword chance, at earning money. Number two, you have to learn how to do various tasks in that online business to have a chance at earning money. And number three, you have to take massive action, including marketing. If you don't know how to market, you're going to have to learn how to market. Okay? I don't mind those things, and that's why I've been successful online, but I know from experience there's a lot of people that want to do that type of thing, but the reality is they never get around to doing it. I speak from experience, okay? So now the question obviously would become, how in the world can USI Tech do this? How can they pay you 1% a day on the money that you invest into Bitcoin in this business? How can they do it? Now, when you go to a bank, if you're not aware of it, what they do is they take your money. If you put $100,000 into a bank, they're going to take your money and they're going to invest your money to earn major profits. And then they give you chump change such as 1% on a savings account for letting them hold on to your money. Because banks are, as I said, they're misers. All right? Now, our business, USI Tech, deals with money or Federal Reserve notes as well as Bitcoin, which I said. And our business has been around for over, well, when you think about the development of the software for 8 years and then 3 years of using the software, sharing the software with others, 11 years in regard to that. But in terms of USI Tech being offered to the public like it is right now, it's only been since November of last year. All right? So now, as I said, they've spent 8 years developing a Forex software that is plug and play, rendering 3 to 10% monthly over the last 3 years. Thus, this side of the business deals with greenbacks, or what you classify as money. They formerly did not. Now, listen to this. This is really, I would say, brings forth a gratefulness. They formerly did not allow anyone to even enter this business without opening a minimum of a $100,000 investment account. You now can do the Forex side of this business by opening an account of about $1,100. Okay? So, but as I said, you don't even have to do the Forex side of the business. You can do that later on. After you start making some really good money, then you can start diversifying your money and using the software to do Forex as well. Okay? Now, as I said, the other side of this business is the Bitcoin. That's what I started this whole presentation out with. It renders the numbers that I was just sharing with you. And it does deal in Bitcoin, which is the most popular alternative currency in the world, accepted by thousands of businesses. Bitcoin was at $400 1 year ago and is now over $1,000. It was at $1,200 today. It has gone up each year since its inception, and that is why I said you can earn this amount or more in the examples that I showed you. Because the reason I say or more is because, like when I was telling you that if you invest, $10,000, it can turn into like $54,000 or more. The or more part was if Bitcoin continues to go up and it grows $1,000 this year, you're gonna double that $50,000 into $100,000. Okay, so because chances are Bitcoin will continue to increase as there is a limited supply of Bitcoin. That is why demand is rising, and it is why people charge you a 3 to 15% fee to buy Bitcoin, because it's in high demand. In other words, if you wanted to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today, you aren't going to buy it for $1,000. The market the market will render $1,000 times 3 to 15% because it's in such high demand. There's only like 12 to 16 million dollars of Bitcoin in the marketplace. There's going to be a cap of $21 million of Bitcoin when all is said and done, some 10 years from now. And as a result, because there is such a limited supply, it is in great demand. And that's why people can charge 3 to 15% interest whenever they sell Bitcoin. But once you get the Bitcoin, you're in, okay? It's just getting over the hurdle to get the Bitcoin. And then once you're in, you can start, increasing your net worth as you move forward. So just like banks reinvest your money, our business mines Bitcoin. So you say, how do they earn this 1%? They mine the Bitcoin, and then they invest your Bitcoin and their Bitcoin in the markets. And because they're good at what they do, and they develop the software, they can invest in the markets and make big profit margins. Like their software alone will allow them to earn, typically they're earning that software. I've seen examples of people earning 7 to 8%. So if they're earning 7 to 8%, it's going to be easier for them to pay you 1% on your investment, right? But I'm sure they're earning a lot more than that because they've been in the business for a long time. So that's how they can pay their members 1% on the packages they buy. And so unlike the banks who selfishly hoard your money and pay you measly interest rates, our company shares in the profits in a much more liberal way, knowing that Bitcoin is not government controlled. In fact, all of the big companies and people are heavily invested in Bitcoin, such as Google, Microsoft, PayPal, Dell, billionaires like Bill Gates, Richard Branson, and various others. You got to ask yourself, why are they so heavily invested in Bitcoin? And the answer is for all the reasons I just said, because it is in such high demand. And these are people who have been successful, okay? These are businesses that have been successful. They know the marketplace, and they're invested in Bitcoin because they know the value of it, they know the demand of it, and they know the supply of it. And they've already positioned themselves to reap great benefits from it as we move forward here in the future. So I've personally researched our business, comparing it to others, and can confidently say ours is the best. We are not the typical network marketing business. We are a technology-based business. We give the best interest rates for the lowest amount of investment, and we allow members to compound their money daily. That is the essence of the excitement of this business, and that is why we can get to higher numbers more quickly. Our business, unlike others, allows members to diversify via the Forex software that I told you about, as well as having the best networking matrix available in this genre. So also our business has been around much longer than the others of a similar ilk. Now, regarding the networking side of our business, as I said before, we have a 3x12 matrix that members can start for free. You can literally, listen to this, you can start this business for free, you guys. In other words, you can do the networking side of this business for free, and you can make 10% on all your direct sales. And you can also make 3%, like anyone who comes in under your first level, you'll make money on them as well. Okay, that's a new change that they brought forth to the business. But as I said, it's 3% on indirect sales from level 2 to level 8, and 1% on indirect sales from level 9 to level 12. So you can just start this. Isn't that exciting? You can start this business for free. And if you know how to market online or just tell people about it, as those people come in, you can start earning money, and then that money is Bitcoin. Okay, you'll earn that money and it's Bitcoin, and now you have Bitcoin in your wallet, and you can do that for free. But if I were you, I would take, the money that you have and invest it in there, because your money is going to return the results that I just shared with you. Now, those who either bring in, I don't need to go that far. I'm not going to get into that. So I already showed you the back office. It is extensive. I was yelling today. And that's all that's going on there. So I was getting excited, and well, actually, at times I was excited. But let me just say here, okay, this is the back office. It is very extensive because, as I said, this is not just a typical network marketing business. This is a tech business as well, and there's all kinds of elements here in the back office. You get your own personal link here, as you can see. Your own personal capture page looks like this. And it has its own video on it. This is a very professional endeavor. You cannot lose here. This is top of the line. They have all kinds of elements here in your back office. I'm not going to go into all of them, but you can just get an overview here. Various methods of paying through to pay for you, wallet code. You will have to open a Bitcoin wallet, and I will direct you as to how to do that. And you'll also have to, fund that wallet and get it rolling. And we'll lead you into all of that. So let me get back over here. So basically, in summary, I'm just going to say, in summary, you have just been told about the best opportunity online. It is amazing. I have never seen anything like this. Truly passive income that can make you large sums of money through compounding, knowing that if you build it, sky is the limit. Number one, passive 1% a day on any investment compounded daily if you invest enough in a currency that is consistently going upward. Okay. Number two, passive 3 to 10% consistently in the Forex markets through their software. And number three, 3 by 12 matrix earning 35% for all 12 levels added together. It's the best deal in town, you guys. There's nothing. As I said, I've been online for over 5 years. It's the best thing I've ever seen. If you want to get into this, here's my link right here. I'll put this link below this video. Typically, I would do this only by phone call. Okay, I'm not looking for tire kickers. You don't even, even if you're a tire kicker, if you just invest into this business, okay, you're going to make the money that I showed you. Okay, so you can just passively earn income. But if in terms of the network side of this business, I'm not looking for tire kickers. I'm looking for people who want to just go crazy with this. Okay, typically in my other videos, I give out my phone number and I want to talk to people. I want to tell them about it, tell them about the details, and just go from there. But if you want to get in, the link is right here. I'll put the link below the video. Just click on it, and then you can sign up. And as I said, once you sign up, you can start. If you have some get up and go, you can just start. You could start for free if you wanted, and start earning Bitcoin just by leading others to it by marketing it. But if you have some money to invest as little as $55. I would highly recommend doing it because you can't lose. You invest $55, you're going to turn that $55, I think it's into $100 eventually. So you just can't lose. You're going to make at least 40% on your money, and then as you start earning more money and putting more money into it, you can earn well over 200 times whatever your money is through that compounding of your interest, compounding it into new packages daily. So the link will be below this video, and this is a gateway to becoming a millionaire. This is real, okay? I don't know what else to tell you, but if you want to talk about it, call me, and let's move forward, and man, let's just grab our share of the market. The timing is perfect. Take care, and God bless.